Little girl sat by the sea, lost in her drawing, when suddenly, a strange man crept up behind her. When Suzu woke up, she was locked in a wooden crate. A boy was trapped there too, the boy said sadly. They'd been kidnapped by traffickers, and would be sold soon. Suzu was crushed. The news devastated her. The thought of never getting home made her cry. The boy stayed silent, saying nothing. Then suddenly, Suzu stopped crying. She pulled out some milk candies, and shared them with the boy. That little sweetness was enough to forget the fear. Suzu looked up and said, "We can't just give up. We have to find a way out." Those words brought the boy back to life. He started yelling, saying Suzu had gone to the bathroom in the crate, that it was filthy in there, and the traffickers needed to open it now. Suzu tried to protest, but the boy covered her mouth. The trafficker stopped the vehicle, and came to open the crate. The boy grabbed her hand, and whispered, "Get ready. Hold tight. Don't let go." The moment it opened, the boy kicked the door wide, knocking the trafficker down. They ran hand in hand, too scared to stop. Once they reached safety, they finally breathed. Then, the boy suddenly said her name. Suzu was shocked. She'd never told him her name. The boy said he'd seen it embroidered on her pants. He thanked her, saying if she hadn't spoken up, he would have given up. He asked where she lived, wanting to walk her home. Suzu gave him her address, but politely declined. The boy told her to stay safe, then turned and left. By the time she realized she never asked his name, she turned around, and he was gone. As the sky darkened, Suzu still hadn't returned. Her family grew worried. Her father was heading out to search, when Suzu appeared at the door, covered in dirt. Her father stumbled in shock. Her mother asked what happened, but Suzu just said she couldn't remember. Then, she crawled into bed, and shared the last candies with her sister. And like that, years passed. Suzu grew into a young woman, and the sisters stayed close. One day, they were eating at their grandmother's. Grandmother noticed Suzu's chopstick grip, and smiled, saying that by old tradition, a girl who holds chopsticks near the end will marry far from home. They were enjoying lunch, when Suzu's mother called, telling them to come home. A man had come to propose a match for Suzu. Suzu hadn't expected this so soon. She was caught off guard. Before leaving, her grandmother pulled her aside, and gave her a red wedding dress, then gave her serious advice. If this marriage happens, on your wedding night, if your groom asks if you brought an umbrella, say you brought a new one. If he asks to use it, say, "Please do." Suzu asked why, but her grandmother wouldn't explain, just told her to remember. On her way home, Suzu couldn't understand what it meant. Then she ran into Jay, her childhood friend. She thought the matchmaker came for him, but Jay shook his head. It wasn't him. Jay had always loved Suzu, but as a soldier, his future was uncertain, so he never confessed. When Suzu got home, she didn't go inside. Instead, she hid by the window, to see what the man looked like.